back. Me, DX, Caneville show. I hit a couple topics this morning. First thing, man, Make a Play 7-on-7 going down May 15th in Naples. 14U, 12U, 13U, 10U. May 15 and 16 national championship for the youth, only youth, no varsity, no 15U. Naples Sports Complex, man, beautiful field, man. You got about 6 or 7 turf fields out there. They building a stadium out there. So y'all DM us, man. Y'all want to get involved with the Make a Play 7-on-7. Also going down Pioneer Park in West Palm. ESA football camp, only for middle school. 6th, 7th, 8th graders. We're going around giving free camp. Going to different counties, giving free camps. So ESA football about to kick off soon. That's county versus county football. We started it last year. This will be the 2nd year. So that's going on, man. Y'all got any questions, just DM us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Get at us. So listen, man, right off the bat, transfer portal talk is becoming like the talk of every day. Whether it's kids transferring in, whether it's kids transferring out.
Yeah. Or being stuck.
Oh yeah, whether it's kids getting stuck in the transfer portal. Let's start this thing off with the transfer portal, man. Another name coming up, wide receiver Jordan Johnson out of Notre Dame transferring, and
big name, top, one of the top receivers in this class, 2020.
Right.
Hearing rumors that him and UM have mutual relationships, talk. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I just don't know if UM have that room to take another receiver.
Right.
Unless he's that game-changing receiver that you desperately need. I don't know how good he is on that level, but it's other positions that, if they have room to take somebody, other positions they should take.
Because I mean, you got word that another receiver that wanted to come, right?
Another receiver.
Miami turned him down, or Miami didn't accept the option to get him. Kid out of Ohio State.
That end up going to Alabama.
Right. But Alabama picked him up pretty fast. It was all over that.
So that makes me think that was already in the works. Cause it's like the day he put his name there, the same day he was gone.
Well, listen. Shout out to these kids. Let me tell y'all something. Before you jump in the transfer portal, something better already be in the works.
You better have a plan, cause it's kids that's stuck.
Jameson Williams is his name. Jameson Williams. I think he was the #1 wide receiver out of Missouri. We watched the film the other day on the Morning Breath Show, man. Shout out to the Morning Breath Show, man. Y'all go check it out, man. Go every morning, man. YouTube, 10:30, 11:30, somewhere around there. Morning Breath Show kickoff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all take the Morning Breath Show. But Jameson Williams is his name. We looked at his film, bro. Listen, man, was jumping over people in the film, man. The rich just got richer, dog.
That kind of makes me think, for him to go to Alabama, for Nick Saban to take him, does Nick Saban trust his receivers like that?
Is it a trust? I guess so.
I mean, you pumping receivers after receiver after receiver every year. So if you watch their spring game, they didn't have that receiver that they had the last couple of years. Like, damn, boy, he's gonna be hard to cover.
Nah, how did Xavier Williams? How he look?
Man, none of the receivers looked it like.
Did Brooks play?
Yeah.
I didn't even watch it.
Brooks played. The other big receiver. Yeah, Brooks caught him.
From North Florida, he played?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. It's one pass he threw to him and he caught it, and I was like, man,
he huge.
It's gonna be a problem.
Like tight end.
Yeah, he can outgrow that position if they put the weight on him. Because he's already big. But they didn't have no receivers that stood out like Waddle and Smith and Judy and the other guys. But they just reload. They got speed. They got Ty Jones out of Kansas City, fast. They got O'Leary, who all world speed.
Track speed.
You know what I'm saying? So they got guys. You just have to translate to the other.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what it was. Maybe just get somebody who's played.
You talked about, you just said that you don't know if Miami have room to take another wide receiver. Where are we at with numbers right now in college football?
I mean, right now, I think we have room for someone to take one. But the NCAA still has yet to announce, are they going to allow the extra scholarships, which they got to, because right now it's problems. It's gonna be trouble with everybody.
They've been allowing everything else.
Yeah, it's gonna be trouble with everybody. Because you still got 1,600 kids sitting in the portal. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of them kids still waiting to see if they're gonna be able to go to certain schools because they don't have a certain amount of scholarship to give in, stuff like that. So, you know, the NCAA, man, they.
So when you said you got one more spot, can you take a kid, or what happens if you take a kid? What if you overtake a kid? What happens?
If you overtake a kid, it'll be basically counting against you next year.
So we'll start taking off the numbers from next year.
Yeah.
So it doesn't happen really. You could just assume that, hey man, listen, they're gonna give us numbers, so we just gonna go ahead and load.
I mean, it just takes away from the scholarship limit per each year. Like if you get a kid right now, then you sign 2022, you want to do 24 scholarships, so on, so on. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of times they try to get the kids after summer.
Okay, so let's get a little deeper into this. So the running back that they took from Georgia,
they counted as a 21. So
that goes on to 21.
Yeah, that was counted as a 21. Yeah.
Right, but if you take a transfer portal kid, he goes on 20.
2022.
2022.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. So we got any more 21 kids? Like spots we could take? I thought we was like 3 short.
Nah. Cause we took the
We took the running back.
We took the running back. We took Rambo.
We took
DeAndre. We took DeAndre Johnson, and we took Tyreek Stevens.
All of them count 21.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
So
we had 4 spots available.
Yeah.
We took 20. I think we took 21 in the recruiting class, and we had 4 spots available. So.
Anybody checking out? I mean, we keep hearing these names, but I think people got a wish list who they want to check out.
Oh yeah.
but is anybody
every day?
Are we close to anybody checking out? I know you said you heard a rumor about Jennings maybe wanting to go.
Maybe Jennings, Cleveland.
You said something about Jennings and his brother. We got a brother up there.
Up there in Maryland. Yeah. Which is kind of odd. I mean, when I heard it, I'm like, man, that's kind of odd because they just got his brother. The year before that, they got Hippolyte, right? Then they got T2. So I'm like, what are you thinking about? Like, you gonna go up there to do what? You know what I'm saying? Because they got linebackers.
They got, what's the name, right? They got the kid out of St. Thomas, the linebacker. Remember, it was 3 of them. One of them, the really, really good one, went to, come on, when St. Thomas had the 3 linebackers, the 3 D1 linebackers.
One went to Michigan.
One went to Michigan, the one who looked like he was mixed with something, and the other one went to Maryland.
Yeah, Solomon went to Michigan.
Yeah, I remember the other one went to Maryland.
Oh, okay. I know you're talking. I forget his name, but I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, so I don't know how much of a rumor that. I mean, if it's true or not, but.
So hearing Jennings, we keep hearing Peyton, but Peyton posted something the other day.
Yeah, he posted.
They said
he
came through and through.
Yeah. Maybe he just need. He gotta get healthy for one.
Yeah.
But other than that,
what about
a couple of old linemen
I
names.
haven't heard anything from Daz Worsham.
Well, he's working out.
Was he there?
He been posting pictures about how he working out, trying to get his body right. And
so
stuff
he didn't
like
play
that.
this spring? Did he practice?
I don't know if he was active because I didn't see him in the game. No, yeah, he was active. He was active.
Has anybody seen Daz Worsham? Daz Worsham on the every game?
But his body, he's real frail. He little. He little. Yeah, I mean.
Ain't got nothing to do with it. 135 pounds.
No. I'm not saying, but he's real skinny. You know what I'm saying? So.
What that mean?
I mean, obviously, Tutu ain't big. Tutu should have been at UO, but you want me to take him because he little. This is dumb. You know what I'm saying?
That's all right. He came back and put that 4.5 right down our head twice.
But yeah, we haven't heard much about him. We haven't heard much. I mean, spring is spring. You don't take much from it because it's just trying to get the younger players a little bit of action and stuff like that. But who else? I don't know who else.
Who else was quiet? Let's talk about the quiet players in the spring. Who else was quiet that it was like, wait, was he? Did he? Was he here?
Young kids or older kids?
Young kids.
Oh, young kids.
Yeah, Daz Worsham. Who else? Restrepo made a little noise.
Restrepo made a little noise. Redding was kind of quiet.
Yeah, Redding was kind of quiet.
Who else?
It seems as if we have no linebackers on the roster. That's what it seems like. It seems like we are void of linebackers.
It's funny because Coach Diaz, you know, he praised certain linebackers, and then, you know, we watch the scrimmage, you're like, well, hold on. Yeah, what you were watching? Because what we watching is don't look the same.
What you saw when you watched the scrimmage? What you saw?
I seen the offense. The offense looked a whole lot better.
We talking about linebackers though. What just happened?
Okay, linebackers.
What just happened? What you just did?
Keontra Smith looked good. He looked good at linebacker. I think that might be his natural position at linebacker.
Yeah. Coming out of high school, Damian.
And he always was playing around the ball. He's always around the ball.
Damian once told me coming out of high school. Remember we had all those kids come into U1 from Chaminade. He was like, bro, listen, if I ever had to go in the alley with anybody,
that's the one you want. That's the one you want. Yeah, he's a
like,
real dog.
The stars, I don't care about the stars. I don't care about none of that. If I got to go in the alley, I'm taking Keontra with me.
Nah, Keontra's a dog. I think that might be his best spot. I mean, Huff looked it all right out there. He didn't look bad. Flag looked it all right. I don't know. That's why my one question to Diaz is, who the hell is coaching linebackers? Like, how can the linebackers be this bad when you are a linebacker coach and you are the defensive coordinator?
Right.
You are the head coach. Like, how is the linebacker play so bad? That's not even supposed to happen.
Could it be what they're asking them to do?
Maybe that, and maybe they're thinking a lot too much. Maybe Diaz got to go back to just simplifying the defense and say, man, just go after the ball,
right?
Instead of thinking a lot. Because even like on certain plays, you know, like they read and react a lot slower than they're normally supposed to do, or they reading too fast. It's like something going on where it's not being taught the proper way, I think.
Right.
You look at the previous years with Shaq and Mike, you know, like they understood, I guess. So I mean, with Jenny's and them, like y'all played right behind them, so y'all should understand too. It shouldn't be that hard. Steve did look good. Now Steve looked good.
Did he?
Steve looked good. He just got to be healthy. He's got to stay healthy. I always said when Steve was one of the smartest linebackers that I've seen play since like Sean Spence at the West. Very similar players, but
so he healthy now.
He healthy, then he's pretty good. He's healthy.
What is he, like a red shirt senior? How long has this man been in the league? Huh? What is it? What is he? He probably had a red shirt in the medical red shirt.
Yeah, something like that. 5th or 6th, something like that. So if he's healthy, man, Steve, I like Steve because he's smart. You know what I'm saying? He could diagnose plays a lot faster than all the other linebackers.
Right.
So
listen, so I do the morning brush show every morning. Y'all check that out. And on the morning brush show, I had one comment. People were saying that they feel that Manny basically, they didn't say forcing Lashley's hand. I just think they feel that Manny is playing kids off of seniority. But the kids that they were talking about were on offense. And we go to the practice. We talk to Lashley in press conferences. And what I get from Lashley is Manny ain't telling him nothing. Like that's his offense. He doing what he gonna do what he want to do.
Yeah, Manny when Lashley got offense, Lashley is Lashley call. Like it's not Manny call. We try to explain to people about. It's not. It's seniority has a lot to do with it too. At some time, but it's not how they getting on the field because at the end of the day, man, you only gonna put people on the field who you trust. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, well, I trust him to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the receiver's not catching the ball, but I know I trust him to go do this right thing. You know what I'm saying? To know the play. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he said. Like I can't put people on the field who don't know the plays.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't put the freshman receivers out there, although they could catch, but they don't know the play. If I call this play and they run over here and the ball thrown over there, now it's an interception. You know what I'm saying? So that's that right there.
Right.
You're not gonna put people on the field who you don't trust.
I think that comes from the fans always feel that the player behind the guy
It's better.
is better. And how often does that happen?
I mean, it's rare. It's rare unless you just got a player who just that good coming in, freshman or something like that, and then you got a senior who's been there for maybe 4 or 5 years.
Right.
Of course, you're gonna be like, man, put the younger guy in, but you know the senior been there 4 or 5 years. He knows exactly what to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's not about who's better at this point. You know what I'm saying? This is my job. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody who's out there who I could trust. So
No, they're good. They're good at that, man. They're good at. The fans are good at. I don't know if it's hope. I don't know what the creed is. They go AJ right here. I don't know if it's hope. I don't know what the creed is. But the fans are great at.
Yeah, they're great at that. I think it got a lot to do with a lot of them playing video games. You know what I'm saying? You feel like I'm gonna put this guy because most of I said something once. I said, man, maybe about 80% of fans never played the sport.
Right.
So they gonna automatically think whatever they say is right because, like I said, they played a video game. Oh, I'm gonna take such and such out and put the rookie in because he's younger and he's faster. Don't necessarily mean he's gonna be, but that's how it be going.
But yeah, bottom line, I don't think Manny telling Lashley to do a thing. I think them kids start because they beating them younger kids.
Yeah, they outworking them.
Yeah.
In practice.
Outworking them. That's the way to put it.
They outworking them, and that's just how it is. I think one of the receivers said, he like, man, we gotta step it up. We gotta outwork, you know what I'm saying, the older guys, and that's it. Like, I'm not finna let this younger guy come and outwork me.
Right.
Because once he starts, that's it. I'm done. Guess what? I'm gonna outwork him. You know what I'm saying? And he got to catch me now. So that's how it goes. It's not. Maybe on defense now.
We always had. Well, I've questioned Carter and him being on the field sometimes.
Yeah,
and
but
him
that's another example.
Another
Carter's outworking everybody.
We got word.
We
got word that Carter outworks everybody. Works circles around everybody. So I mean. There it is. So listen, man, y'all stay locked in with us. Make sure y'all like and share and subscribe and become a member, man. Appreciate it. Support what we doing, man. That's X. I'm D. Y'all stay locked in with us.
Let's go take 3, motherfucker!